Hey, it's Danielle from Banning Lane, and I am here with your Tuesdays in your pocket video. Now, I already have my photos and cards and papers trimmed and ready to go for me when I started this layout, so this is going to be a super quick and easy video. Now, the inspiration piece that I showed you at the beginning of the video, when I first saw that, I was immediately drawn to the flower, and that flower it was a pink flower, and I saw the pinks and the greens, and I was super excited because my Felicity Jane kit that just came in the mail, the Note to Self kit, had some of those pinks and greens in it, so the timing was perfect. So I'm just starting off my spread by doing my title card, which is the way I usually start out my Project Life spreads. I'm using a stamp set. It's from Studio Calico, but it's by One Little Bird. And I've used this on most of my weeks. I do have another stamp set from Studio Calico that's also by One Little Bird that I sometimes use, but I usually will use this particular set. And I'm just getting the week number stamped in, and then I'm going to use my date stamp to stamp the actual dates of this week. I'm also just using some black ink. It seems like last year when I was stamping in my Project Life, I like to use gray ink. Gray was my go-to ink, but this year I've been using a lot of black ink instead, which, I mean, both of them are colors that can go with everything, but I'm just tending to lean more towards the black lately. All right, so I actually stamped on a piece of cardstock that was trimmed a little bit smaller than 3x4 so I could do some layering look on my title card. I really love to do white on white layering. It's just one of my favorites. And then I pull out this polka dot card, which is super cute, and it adds a little fun and whimsy to my week. And I'm going to be putting this flare that says good stuff on it. So I want to make sure that when I'm drawing my lines, I leave a little spot for that flare. But on this card, I'm just talking about how we planted our garden this week. There's that cute little photo of my daughter planting the garden. She always gets super excited. And we've had our seeds for, it seems like a while now, but we finally got around to planting that this week. And I was done with my journaling, but still had a line left. So I'm going to take my date stamp again and actually mark the date. I'm not going to include the year in it, so you can see I carefully inked that up, but I'm just marking the day that we planted our garden. And then I have a cute little picture of my naughty cat there, and that doesn't, I just throw him in the album when I can. That doesn't need any journaling or anything, so that just is kind of in there. And then I move on to the other side of my spread here. And these are the two cards that I immediately pulled after looking at the inspiration piece. So this is the side that is really reflective of that inspiration piece. But that pink card has that circle in there, and I use that as an opportunity to add a little pop of yellow, and I just put the letter L in there for my daughter's initial. And then on this green card, I'm going to do my journaling. But before I actually write my words, I decided to do some stamping. And I pull out my stamp set that came in this Note to Self kit. And I was going to stamp right on the card, but I decided to add a little bit more interest to my layout. And so I stamped that phrase, my thoughts, on just some cardstock. And then I'm going to cut that into a strip. And then you'll see that I'll use some foam adhesive to pop that up a little bit. And then I just draw some lines in and write my journaling. And what I write in that card is just how we had so much fun at the park. And that photo is obviously a picture of my daughter at the park. And it was our first trip to the park for this year, for this summer. And it's always so fun to see how much my daughter grows physically from year to year. And this past year, I think because she was in preschool, she grew a ton. She was just running all over that playground and climbing all over the toys. And my daughter's pretty timid, so that was super exciting for me and my husband to see. And so I quickly kind of just jot down my notes about that. Now I'm going to be doing a traditional layout about the same story, so I wasn't too concerned about going into too much detail about that, but I just, going to the park was a fun part of our week, and so I definitely wanted to get that into my Project Life. So I quickly jot down a few notes from there. I think that looks super cute with that little pink heart down there in the corner. And then I will get my little stamp put at the top, and I call that done. Now I did decide to embellish my photo just a little bit. I took some phrase stickers from the kit to add to it. This first one here, it says love that smile, and it's just a sticker that I cut from the cut apart sheet. And then I found a puffy sticker that says love you more, and I just thought it worked out so good. I placed that sticker right below the first one, so it says love that smile, love you more, which I think is just perfect. And then I pretty much call this layout done. So I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to head on over to our Facebook group and share any of the projects that you are making. Also, if you want to see more from me, you can head on over to my channel, and I will link both of those down below. I actually have a Project Life process video over there today as well, so you can click on over there. So thanks so much, and hopefully we'll see you all very, very soon. All right, bye-bye, guys.